Howdy guys, are you looking for the best blogger website examples? Well, you're in the right place. So many bloggers invest a lot of money to get the perfect blog. They often hire expensive designers and developers, and sure, that works, but I may have a better strategy for you. You can get inspiration from these website examples I'll show you in this video and build one yourself. I've been digging through their source code and I figured out what tools they've used to build their website so you can build a similar website yourself. Bit sneaky, right? I know, thank me later, but hopefully I can show you some great tips for you to build your own, and in the description below, I'll make sure to link to the tools they use to build their website, but let's jump in. All right, first blog website example we're going to take a look at is detail.com, and this definitely deserves a spot on the list of the best blog examples. Glenn Alsop is the founder of this blog, and he is a legend in the bloggers world. The design of his blogs feels very light and easy on the eyes. I definitely study this example when you're setting up your own blog. It's a very clean design and successful for a reason. Lots of white space throughout the blog and great writing style. It makes you want to read every article on the blog. You can tell that they work a lot with many different companies, and that's what makes it really appealing. Blogging is obviously going to be a little bit more dense than other niche industries, but this is a great example of what a good blog website should look like, and hence why they're really successful. So I'm going to keep it short and sweet in all our examples, but please go into depth, have a look yourself in more detail. But pardon the pun, detail.com is our first website that ticks all the boxes. Next, we find ourselves on Shopify and their blog. So the Shopify blog, very famous one in the e-commerce world. Their design is really simple and clean, so that's always really nice. And you can tell that there's some consistencies here. Nice white background to make sure that all of the blogs stand out. I really like how every blog has a little widget with some quick start guides, which made me end up reading for hours when I was researching and looking at all their blogs. So really clever way to hook your readers. So if we click on one, you can see what I mean. We're gonna go in and then we are away. Also, the nice call to action with all of their blogs means that when you get to the end and you feel like you know everything about it, it's really nice marketing and business aspect to go straight in. So yeah, their blogs are very detailed as well, but really simple to navigate due to the layouts of their web design. So really like that. So great call to action blended into the blogs, nice color scheme, very clean design. There is a reason why this is really successful, and it's like the old adage, don't fix something that's not already broken. And Shopify is doing a great job of showing you how a successful blog works. So kind of need to copy off the best with your own little spin on things. So well done to Shopify. They are successful in their blog for a reason. Next up, we're taking a look at Orbit Media Studios. Now, Orbit Media does a great job of making the blog feel really valuable and powerful. The typography, the color scheme, the white spacing, everything feels really clean and tidy, similar to Shopify as well. But I personally love how they portray themselves as a media company. That's really well done. I can say they're really very professional. It looks great. I really like kind of this contrasting black in there as well, because they do have white there. So that's a nice way to show the use of different colors as well. And the little animations, it just looks really, really well. Great clear call to actions in all of their blogs. Nice and detailed. This is a great blog. They've obviously put a lot of time into it. They're a big company now, but they're doing a fantastic job with their website. Great clear call to action, getting email addresses, building their database straight off the bat, and then you're going into all of their blogs, which you could spend literally hours and hours and hours. So they're obviously trying to appeal to a certain demographic, a certain niche and industry, but the website itself, very clean, very professional. So well done to Orbit Media. All right, on to our next website. We're taking a look at the Convince and Convert blog. Now, what they do is they write about content marketing and social media strategies. Reading or watching their content will surely convert you to a fan, like I did when I was looking through these websites and doing my research. Big fan of these guys now, really informative, and I know for sure that a lot of people are interested in learning from them and have done in the past as well. So definitely one to have a look at. Great copywriting, really nice featured images in all of this, nice clean design again. I know I talk about some of the simplistic things being good in websites, making it stand out. Sometimes simple is more, the old KISS strategy, keep it simple, silly. And they're doing a great job at this. So have a look again, go on in your own time and have a look at this particular website and this blog. Great example of how clean layouts should look like. You're not getting lost in there. I like that it's down into categories as well. This is just a great blog. And hence why Convince and Convert is not only convincing people to look at their blog, but also converting as well. So well done to them. Next one we're going to take a look at is Copyblogger, and they are a blog about copywriting. As you can see, we got a nice free training call to action here. Get in your email address straight away. Maybe people don't put it in straight away, but you know where it is, and it's at the top, and it's the first thing you can do once you get stuck into the website. Again, I love how they use lots of white spaces to make the blog really easy to read. Their paragraphs are really short, so you can easily kind of skim through the text without battling with long sentences and huge paragraphs. So that's always nice too. Again, the old KISS method. And a really inspiring blog examples all over the place. So really, really clean web design, nice typography. I like the font they're using, lots of white space. So Copyblogger, again, using the simple things in blogs, because blogs are obviously content heavy. They're not like any previous examples in videos where we've got lots of big images. We want to keep it simple. And so you'll notice a lot of these websites we're going over are doing exactly that. But in saying that, you can still mess it up. You can still make it really hard and overwhelming for the viewer, but Copyblogger's done a great job in keeping it nice and easy for you to jump on and have a look at the different blogs. And then once you're convinced, bang, pop in your email address, get the free training, and they've kind of got you hook, line, and sinker, and you'll keep coming back. So well done to Copyblogger, ticking a lot of boxes with this website. All right, guys, on to the next one. And if you're looking for a clean blog website example, then we're on it again here. I really love the blog layout of Procurement Tactics. They use a good amount of white space again, and it's really pleasant to read, but it's also accentuated with the nice black contrast here in some of their categories and what they're doing. So you can just tell by looking at the landing page that a lot of professionals are in there. So nice job. Just by jumping on here, you can tell that it's professional. So that's really well done. Great headlines. I love that. And really nice featured images in this one. For the first time in our list, we've kind of seen a blog website utilizing images, which I really like. I'm definitely a visual person, and I like this. If I see a website that's too overwhelming in text and information, whether it's the best information in the world, it's going to kind of push me away. And I think this breaks it up nicely as well to see and link it well as link to what it's actually talking about. So Procurement Tactics has gone a little bit different in terms of how they set out their blog, but I really like it. And I think you can take away some inspiration and some tips and tricks in what a blog can also look like, utilizing some visual aids as well. So well done to Procurement Tactics. Really like this one. Okay, on to the next one, and we have That Festival Life. I already want to go on party just having a look at the front page. So this is a perfect example of a personal blog that doesn't feel boring or dull, not by any means, doesn't feel text heavy, and that is awesome. So take a look at this one. It's full of colorful images, which really make the blog come alive. It'll even make your day more colorful and bring a smile to your face, just like it has done for me. So absolutely love that. And this is also really professional though. It doesn't look like someone's just slapped a few images together in some colors. It makes sense. And again, it's got that sort of e-commerce feel about it. And I like the little animations here just to go with the pictures and the products that we've got going on. Very engaging website. When I came across this one, I was like, yeah, this is a really good one. And I'm still in the belief that that is true. So really playful colors, nice GIF animations, love that. And a unique web design for a blog, lots of colors. So yeah, it's very, very appealing. And another example of what a blog can look like. All of them we've looked at so far are different in their own way, but That Festival Life is definitely sitting in its own little quadrant where it's bringing to life the blog through colors, animations, GIFs, but also still got that professional, elegant feel. So well done to That Festival Life. Next, we have Write to Done, and this is the blog about writing. The whole website, I assure you, is going to make you feel inspired to write again if you're into writing or you want to, or you've done it in the past. And that's what I really love about them, is that it is inspiring. I really like how their primary menu is actually used to categorize every blog that they've ever written. It makes it really easy to see what they're about, and it's not confusing as to go and try to find the category that you're after. So definitely a great strategy to make sure that your website is organized so you can take some inspiration and a tip out of that. Really playful colors, I love that. Kind of a unique design, the way it's just all kind of categorized all the way down the home page, but lots of really eye-grabbing headlines as well. So this is a great blog example. they've got plenty. They've definitely done their work with their writing, and you can also make sure that you work with them at the end. It doesn't really matter where your call to action is. They've got it at the bottom here, but as long as you've got one, if you're trying to sell a service, which most blogs are trying to do. So I think this is really well set out. It still works and it's very professional looking. So right to done, another example of how you can do it. Little nuances in the way you set it out, but also really effective as well. Next up, we have Life in Leggings. Oh, I know all about that. Just kidding. But they really do a great job of making the blog feel kind of like written by a friend in a way that makes you feel really personal to Heather. And I like the personal touch here about who she is. The typography, the personal picture in this side widget here is great. It all helps you connect to your visitors and with the blogger and the artist themselves. I really love that, and that connection is like you've got a friend, so it makes the blog feel really personal. So definitely go in and study this one in terms of all the little aspects that they do really, really well. Very clean web design, great typography, and the personal touch as well, thanks to the images and the little bit of personal information. So I love that. This is a really fun blog. I find this to be really enjoyable to look at, and it kind of makes me want to know more about Heather here and about everything that she's doing. So that's a really big tick if you can capture the audience's attention enough to want to find out about what you're doing and explore the whole website, which I encourage anyone watching this video to go and do. So Life in Leggings, a healthy lifestyle blog, is ticking a lot of boxes. And last but certainly not least, we have Content Marketing Institute. Now, this is a blog, a great one to study when you're trying to collect email subscribers from your blog. So they offer lots of lead magnets, which make you hand over your email to them within a heartbeat and then trust them that everything will work for you. So that's always good. You can tell it's a little bit more dense than some of the other blogs, but that's the way that they want to set it out in what they're trying to do. So still nice, clear design, but really clear categories. Again, making it nice and clean up the top, nice clear categories so that we don't have to scroll all the way down the bottom to find our different categories. That's always very helpful for the viewer, and lots of white space as well, which has been a very constant and consistent aspect to it. So great blog, Content Marketing Institute. They're a very professional company and they're doing a great job with their website. And if you're here, it means that you're interested in what they're doing, and they certainly make it easy for you to continue to work with them and look through everything they've got to offer. So again, another example of what a great blog website should look like. Woo. Well, those were some inspiring designs and really interesting to see how people get creative with their websites and their blogs. Got excited to build your own yet? Well, scroll down to the description of this video. For each website we went over, as promised, I've listed the tools that they use to build their website. Before you do go though, have a little request: like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Don't really like saying this, but it really does help to grow the channel and bring you more content just like this. So it would mean a lot if you could go ahead and like this video if you liked it and subscribe to the channel. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one.